apparently promoter Eddie Hearn is looking to have the rematch between Nathan Cleverly and Tony Bellew in October this year. Now, the pair of them are both set to fight. I believe it's on July 12th. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they'll be fighting on the same bill, and it's obviously designed to generate hype and whatnot for their rematch. The first fight was a decent fight. A lot of people felt Bellew won. It was a lot of close rounds. It could have gone either way, but a lot of people did feel like Bellew won. They genuinely don't like each other for some reason. It was pretty funny before the first fight, the press conference and whatnot. Tony Bellew in his Scouse accent and all that, you know, calling the guy a dirty rat or little rat or whatever it was. Pretty funny stuff. And their fight was a decent fight. So the rematch, yeah, it should be good. They're both now up at Cruiserweight. Bellew appears to be hitting harder. Not sure about Cleverly, but Cleverly certainly looked good at the weight though. In terms of his, you know, physically, he looked good. You know, there was no excess baggage at all. He looked like a solid 200-pounder. He's certainly not going to be as big as guys like Denis Lebedev, Marco Hook. He hasn't grown into the, you know, the cruiserweight division like those guys have, who've been pretty much career-long cruiserweights. So in terms of how far Cleverly can go in a division after a Bellew fight, if you want a Bellew fight, who knows? Some people probably feel that Bellew would have a better chance of succeeding at cruiserweight than Cleverly. Not necessarily that he would have a good chance of succeeding at cruiserweight at world level, but just a better chance than Cleverly due to the fact that Bellew was used to fighting big guys in the amateurs. Because anyone who doesn't know, Tony Bellew was actually a heavyweight in the amateurs, not a cruiserweight, not a light heavyweight, but actually a heavyweight. So he fought at 200 pounds in the amateurs. He fought plenty of big guys. So I don't know. Let me know how you feel about it. How do you see the rematch going? Do you think that the new weight class will add a different dynamic to the way the fight will play out? Do you think Bellew's seeming extra power at the weight, because in his last fight he scored several knockdowns and his punches seem to have a lot more of a concussive effect on his opponents than we've seen in recent fights? So do you think fighting at the new weight will change the dynamic of the rematch compared to the first fight? And who do you think is going to favor the most? And yeah, are you looking forward to it? Hopefully they both come through their fight in their, you know, respective fights in July, and we'll get to see it in October and see and answer all the questions and see what happens. But anyway, yeah, drop your comments below. This is Hatman, I'm out.